It's Friday, September 15th. What is ILead about? How can you earn a pizza party? And what would you say if your pet could talk?
Today we are starting with lesson 1, and it's about choices.
It may be new for the Lancaster County School District, but it is a program that is recognized and used internationally. ILead promises to positively impact our student body. Michael Escamilla has the story.
And me personally, I'm speaking from experience when I say that, because I have been there.
ILead is a values-based leadership development program for students. Each Monday during Flex, students will report to homeroom for ILead. Assistant Principal Kevin Muth says the goal is to bring out the leadership qualities in each student.
ILead is just simply a vehicle to teach students about how to be better leaders, better people.
During Flex time, students will form groups of 6 to 8 and will work through lessons that cover topics ranging from choices to character to self-discipline and influence. Through insight, discussion, evaluation, and action, the program goals are develop self-awareness, relationship skills, and responsible decision-making, among other things.
Why? Because one of the goals that we have here at Buford High School is to build the ideal Buford graduate. And that includes world-class knowledge, world-class skills, and world-class character. That world-class character bit is why we chose ILead.
What I'm excited about is the activities that we walk through in these transformation tables really force you to be honest with yourself to help grow to those next levels. Because growth doesn't happen unless you're honest and reflecting. And I really love how it allows for that within us as human beings.
ILead is mainly about the student, what the student can do to improve their life, what they can do to improve their choices at the school, and how it can affect them later in their life.
ILead is not just being implemented here at BHS, but throughout the district. And for Stinger on Air, I'm Michael Escamilla.
Student Council is going beyond our school to serve. Stuco started their canned food drive for Hope this week. Hope is a local food bank that serves the communities of Lancaster County and Fort Lawn. They partner with clients by being a bridge to aid in moving forward in financial setbacks and helping those who lack resources to feed their families. Student Council President Mallory Adams says this is an opportunity for students.
You've heard Mr. Bilk say it, it's the power of you leading to the power of us, and this is just a chance for each person to show their support to create something big at Buford High School.
The cans will be collected from your third block during Flex on Wednesdays and Fridays, and the class that donates the most cans will be rewarded with a pizza party. The canned food drive runs through September 29th.
Good morning, Jackets. Happy National Choose Your Chocolate Day. I'm Kelsey Watson, and this is the first edition of the Stinger on Air.
Over 100 stories, 10 anchors, 30 episodes, and 1 year later, the Buford Stinger has officially completed its inaugural year at BHS. There have been some great moments, and yes, there have been a few hiccups here and there.
Thanks, Robbie. We know.
Make sure to check out our website for some exclusive anniversary content along with our social media for some shorts from previous staff members. Also new on the web, Reflections on the 9/11 Tragedy, part 1 of a new series of stories on self-improvement, and a video that goes deeper on dual enrollment. Turning to sports, the Yellow Jackets have had a pretty good week on both the volleyball court and the football field. The varsity football team defeated the SC Spartans 49-0 last Friday. Their success on the field brought some regional honors for Aaron Morris, who was named WRHI Tri-County Defensive Player of the Week. The Yellow Jackets have the night off tonight in preparation for next week's game against Cross. The Lady Jackets volleyball team stumbled against AJ last Thursday, but rebounded this week with sweeps over Sherrod Central. The Lady Jackets will continue to swarm their opponents next Tuesday against North Central. Cross country is outrunning the competition. Braden Crawford finished 6 out of 60 runners, and Hannah Belk finished 5th out of 31 runners. Way to go, Jackets. A word of warning to our Facebook followers. Do not click on links in the comments of our posts. Scammers are constantly posting links advertising streaming of our athletic events. These links do not provide a stream and are not in any way affiliated with the Buford Stinger, Buford Athletics, or the South Carolina High School League. Dogs are currently the most popular pet in the world, and it's estimated that about 1/3 of households worldwide have at least one dog. But what if they could suddenly speak to us? Coming up after Belk.
Thanks so much, Braxton. I appreciate it. No staff birthdays for this week to get started. However, we do have a huge birthday I want to announce. Our Stinger staff is 1 year old this week. Just cannot wish them the happiest birthday. Just so thankful for our Stinger staff and the fact that they are 1 year old this week. So really thankful for our Stinger staff. Awesome work. Great job. We appreciate all you do. So looking ahead for next week, being mindful we'll be in homeroom on Monday. We'll work through our flex time manager and plans for the week, and then also really excited about our Stinger staff producing our training video for what we will move into with ILead. Really excited about this program, really excited about how it's going to help us build the ideal Buford graduate and that character that we always talk about being so important. Super thankful for our Stinger staff who put together a video that we'll watch together as a training tool on Monday in homeroom. All right? With that being said, our theme for the year, remember, is believe in the power of you, believe in the power of us. And I challenged everybody to remember the true definition of leadership: adding value to others in situations, nothing more, nothing less. I leave you with a quote today. Adding value to others is the surest way to add value to our own lives. That's John Maxwell. So remember, continue to keep yourself in the forefront, but also support those around you, and we'll continue to be in great shape, Buford High School. I'm proud to be your principal. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and it's a great and safe weekend when the time comes. Go Jackets.
Thanks, Mr. Belk. 86.9 million homes in the U.S. have at least one pet. What would you say if your pet could suddenly talk to you? Emily Benton and Caitlin Uden went to the street this week to get your answers.
If you're like me, you probably grew up with a pet, whether it be a cat, dog, bird, lizard, fish, whatever. They all have one thing in common. You can't communicate with them. But what if you could? What's the first thing you'd ask them? If your pet could suddenly understand you out of nowhere, what's the first thing you'd ask it?
Probably how's it feel to be ugly.
Why would you ask that?
He's really ugly.
It's kind of mean.
He deserves it.
Why are you in my garden? Every day you dig a hole in my garden, and I just really don't appreciate it. I'm tired of it.
If your pet could suddenly understand you, what's the first thing you'd ask them?
How cold is that water in the mornings when I go duck hunting? What them treats taste like?
Can you please pay rent?
If your pet could understand you, what's the first thing you'd ask them? Am I your favorite? If your pet could understand you, what's the first thing you'd ask them?
I would ask her, why doesn't she talk? She's very quiet.
I would ask them how much she loves me or why she cares so much about me.
Me personally, I'd ask him to stop waking me up at the most ungodly hours of the morning. That's all for this week's Stinger on the Street with Kayla Newton and Emily Benton.
Thanks, Caitlin. That's it for this edition of the Stinger on Air. A big thank you to our sponsors both here and on BufordStinger.com. If you are interested in becoming a Stinger supporter, check out our website at BufordStinger.com. You can also support us by checking our Amazon wish list by clicking on the wish list tab on our website. The list contains many of the items we need for our program. Don't forget to like this video and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Until next week, I'm Braxton Rollison for Stinger on Air.